Hello, Soul Tribe family. Someone just sent me a video and I found it very interesting. And it's about the invasion at our border. And we were under the impression that it was just Soros that was the main funder of all the people coming and infiltrating and invading the borders. However, somebody in one of my friends just sent me a video from Fox News, and it was from somebody inside the government saying that they found out through the UN themselves in official UN documents that it is actually the UN that is giving close to $750 million of our money. That's right, because we, the taxpayers of the United States, we fund the UN. So they're giving close to $750 million of our money, the taxpayers of the US, to give them all kinds of cards for money, food, and all kinds of benefits. And they're paying for them to come here. Isn't that a boot in the ass? And our government is in cahoots with the UN. That's what they also found out. So, because we know that, can't believe everything we hear on lamestream media, not even Fox, because we know Fox is owned by BlackRock, who owns every other fake news outlet, not only in the US, but in the world. I figured we should pull and find out the truth about this. Is the UN really funding the migrant invasion? And I put in the title Migrant Surge because, of the YouTube police, but we all know it's not migrants. They're not migrants. They're criminals, most of them, and they're not asylum seekers. And it isn't a surge, it's an invasion. But, we have to do what we have to do to get around the censorship on ScrewTube. Anyway, also, before I do this reading, people might wonder, why are you doing it this way and you're not showing your face? Well, I've had people comment and request that I show the spreads and show my cards more. Now, I've even had someone recently leave a comment, didn't say anything like, hi, Lady D, or anything, thank you for what you do, or I love your show, or whatever. All she said is, I wish you'd show your cards. Well, I show my cards all the time. And what I really wanted to say was, I wish you would shut the fuck up. However, I just deleted her comment. Now, people, I understand that you like to see the spreads, but you also have to understand that that sort of special camera equipment for the overhead shots is expensive. And it also requires to me, if I were to do it live, I would have to stop and turn off the camera, turn off the, blank me out, and then turn on the other camera and then turn back the camera. Seriously? You want me to do that while I'm channeling? I don't just read cards, folks. I channel spirit. I channel God in Yeshua, the spirit of God in Yeshua, and my higher self when I read. I can't be worrying about shots and cameras and back and forth. And quite frankly, it is not my job to teach you the tarot. If you want to learn the tarot, you can watch Laura's View in Tarot too. She's phenomenal. There are a lot of tarot readers that have spent the money to do the overhead equipment. I wish I could. Quite frankly, if I had enough money, even I wouldn't pay it. It's not enough of a big deal for me. Like I said, this is my channel. I do what I want in my channel. If you are not contributing to my channel, which it's not, no one is, because I haven't even monetized it. I have no sponsors, no commercials. So I'm doing this for free of my own time and volition. So that means that you're not paying me to do this. And as long as you're not paying me to do this, you can feel free to shut the fuck up with your requests on what I should and shouldn't be doing on my channel. Thank you very much. Love and light. All right, folks. So, and for those that are really serious about learning the tarot, sign up for my tarot course, which I did a post about it on the community section of this YouTube channel. It's all in there. So go to the community section of my YouTube channel if you didn't see the post, because sometimes not the way ScrewTube works is that sometimes it doesn't all, people don't get all of my notifications. But I just did a post this morning, and it has all the information on my tarot reading classes. And that being said, let's get to the nitty-gritty, shall we, folks? All right. Holy Father and God, in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ, first and foremost, I'm asking for divine protection, so nothing evil, nefarious, ungodly, demonic, or even neutral can infiltrate this reading to try to trick me. Also, Lord God, in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus, I'm asking for divine protection and for the white and golden light of God to surround me so I can interpret the cards clearly and unbiasedly. All right, I think I'm going to move it just a little bit right there. That's a better angle. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua Jesus, is it true what I just saw on that Fox News video that was sent to me, that the UN is indeed funding the migrant invasion at that fell out. Queen of Swords. Oh, Queen of Swords is truth. That's the Lady D card already. It is a huge yes. Yes. And the Queen of Swords, she's a no bullshit card. She's all about truth and integrity, clear boundaries, clear communication, and she's a leadership card. So it is saying that, yes, the leadership of the UN and the US are definitely a part of it. So that fell out. And when one card or two cards fall out, that means that that's very significant. And the universe is so ready to answer you that it literally jumps out. But, you know, if there's like a bunch of cards that fall out, that's a misshuffle. But let's continue. Holy God, thank you for that card that fell out. But let's get some more clarification, Lord God, in Yeshua Jesus. Is the UN indeed funding the migrant invasion at the border? Or should I say the criminal invasion at our border? And any other insights and information you would like to share with us in regards to this question. Lord God and Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ. And I'm using the deck that I used. This is the deck that I learned on many, we'll say more than 2 decades ago, or close to more than 2, about 3 decades ago. Okay, very interesting. I usually do the Kachina knife spread. Laura's View does this. It's very basic spread. Oh, yeah. So this is in the recent past. So this is indicating the King of Wands is a leadership and business card. So this is indicating that, yes, this is a business. This is a business arrangement between the United Nations and the U.S., as well as other countries. But specifically, and very much, the bigger crux of the money is going to the U.S. border and the invasion happening here. Look at this. Look at like my cards are on fire. Flame coming through the cards. Anyway, so the King of Wands is very much a leadership card. It's all about business, getting things done, the boss. It's about determination, willpower, and it's about people in authority, and more specifically males in authority, because that's The king is a male energy card. So that's in the recent past. So that's yes. Very indicative that this is a business relationship. And I'm getting, because it's the King of Wands, I feel that in particular, this was something that was signed in. There's a one male in particular that, oh, well, we also know it's George Soros. He's funding it too. But I'm also getting that there's another male, huge male that's in charge. I don't know. There's somebody, probably Biden himself, but we all know that George Soros is a main funder, but there's also another leader in the government that is actually one of the worst criminals and is particularly in charge of this UN, I wish it would end, UN funding of between the US and the UN. But anyways, so that's in the recent past. In the center, oh yeah, this is what's happening now. We got the Strength card. So yeah, this is very indicative that this is strong. This is happening. Okay, this is also indicating to me that there's a lot of money. There's a lot of criminal activity, a lot of aggression. And I do think that there's a lot of issues with, because the Strength card is all about health. And I feel that this is very much so that they're bringing lots of diseases in our country. I know this has nothing to do with the question, but I'm just giving this is the information that I'm getting. There's a lot of diseases because they're not, there's a lot of diseases that were eradicated that are now coming back in our country, just saying. All right. This is the heart of the matter. The Magician means that they're very sneakily do this. They tried to sneak it. This is happening behind the scenes. The Magician is a trickster. It means that this is somebody that's trying to use trickery, deceit, sleight of hand type of moves, trying to deceive people, trying to trick people, trying to pull the wool over people's eyes. The Magician is also a manifester, a big manifester. So it means that they've been very successful. And the Magician card also is indicative of somebody that has all the tools, all the resources they need to get whatever they want done, to get the job done. So this is meaning that, yes, the UN is indeed funding and giving all of the people that are invading our border currently all the resources they need. They're giving them all the money. And it's our money, our taxpayer money. Doesn't it just piss you off? All right. Another card, which is also happening now, and it's the crux of the matter, the heart of the matter, that this is really coming to fruition. Meaning we got the World card. So this is meaning that this is not just happening here in the US. The UN is also funding invasions in other borders, probably all the borders of Europe, because we know it's not just happening in the US. They're funding the invasion of the borders of Canada. They're funding the invasion of Canada and all of the European countries, because we know that this is happening all around the world. Okay, not just in our country here in the US. Also, that this is going to be ending soon, because the World card is the final integration of a matter. It's completion. It's a successful completion and a successful, victorious ending. It also, though, is indicative of that a situation or a relationship has gone as far as it can go, and it can go no longer. You either have to level up or get rid of it. It's that awkward phase between you're ending one cycle and beginning a new, and that's where we are right now with the US border. It's going to end soon. This invasion is going to end soon. So hold tight. It's going to get better, and we're going to be victorious with the World card. That's a beautiful card. And again, indicating that it's not just that the UN is funding the invasion of our border. It's also funding the invasion of the Canadian border and the borders of many countries in the European Union. Isn't that great that they're using our money to do that, huh? Fabulous. All right. Two of Pentacles. Wow, doing a lot of work, lots of work, balancing multiple priorities. All right, so the UN, like I just said, that just confirms what I just said in the world card, that the UN is not just funding the invasion here, but elsewhere, specifically in Canada, here in North America, and in many, many countries in Europe. The UN is doing lots of nefarious things. They're funding lots of nefarious and egregious things that is very much part of the elite WEF, world takeover. So the UN is not a benevolent, altruistic organization by any means. No surprise there, we already knew that. But they're funding a lot of nefarious, egregious, bad activities and campaigns that are against the average citizen and very much to benefit the ruling class. Nine of Pentacles in the near future. This means that we will be successful. There will be a successful completion of a matter. That means that we will get our funding back and we will get the money back. The Nine of Pentacles is somebody that has their own money, their own resources, their own time. They get it going on. They have everything. Look at all those pentacles in front of that person. He's very content and happy. So eventually, in the future, we will be getting back all the money that's been stolen from us from the UN. And it will stop. And we will become, again, a sovereign and abundant nation. This is somebody who's content and very pleased with the results and what they've been able to accomplish and accumulate. So our money's coming. We just have to hold tight. Be patient. Easier said than done. I know. And this is the UN. The UN is going to suffer a big, big loss because now that this is on the lamestream media news, it's common knowledge. People are going to be really up in arms. And also the UN is going to go down with every other evil world, global elite, one world government type of organization. Beautiful. They're going bye-bye. They're going to close, probably be forced to close by the Alliance, the White Hats. Or as Laura's View and Tarot 2 says, the White Hearts. I love how she calls them that. But yes, they will be suffering a loss. They will be closing because they will be bankrupt very, very soon. And of course, we have the Queen of Swords that fell out in the midst of my shuffle, indicating that absolutely there is 1000% truth in that video that Fox News is reporting that the UN is indeed funding the migrant surge, or as we call it, really, truthfully, the criminal takeover or invasion of our country. Well, folks, it's been real. It's been fun. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love you all. I would not have a channel without you, and you truly are my brothers and sisters. I love my Soul Tribe family. Please like, share, and subscribe. And also, I am having a Valentine's Day sale. It's 25% off my readings. It's $15 off my 30-minute reading. It's $75 usually, and now it's $60. And my 1-hour soul therapy sessions and my 1-hour tarot readings that are usually $150 are $125 now until February 14th, Valentine's Day. So I think that's about 25% off. I'm not sure exactly. Anywho, it is a good deal. So buy now and you can use it in the future. Buy it and gift it, whatever. Take advantage of that. Sale ends February 14th, 2024, Valentine's Day. And also, if you are interested in taking my class, which starts Wednesday, February 7th, it is a live webinar tarot class with me, Lady D. I'm doing live instruction. The information is on my website. And also I did a post today see the comment, not the comment section, sorry, see my community section, and it's there. Okay. Actually, I apologize. It's actually not on my website. I have to update my website. So if you're interested in taking my live webinar class, please just email me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to confuse you. I did put a link on it to my Buy Me a Coffee page, because that's kind of like what I do for all my services. I have them there because I do everything through Stripe, because they're a small bank. They're not that small, but they're not as bad as PayPal and these other big egregious banks. Anyways, if you're interested in taking my live webinar tarot class, please email me. In the email, I'll put in the description of this video. It's on my website. You can just click on, and there's actually a link we can just click on and email me in my website, and it's also in the About section of this YouTube channel. I don't have the my course on my website. I have to update that. All right, folks, I love you all. I hope you have a fabulous week, and I will see you on Friday's show with Prince of Peace. Bye. Love you.